Hi, I'm Sonia. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these super fast, super easy dinner rolls. You're not going to believe how easy this is. And they only take 10 minutes. That's right, 10 minutes to rise. Let me show you how. I know you guys are going to really love these rolls. You're going to start out with 1 cup of really warm water, not too hot so it will kill the yeast. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of yeast. I know it seems like a lot, but this is how it rises in 10 minutes. Then you're going to do 1/4 cup of sugar, and then you're going to do 1/3 of a cup of your favorite oil, canola, vegetable oil, whatever you would like. Then you're going to just turn on your mixer and mix it all together. When this part is done, you're just going to turn off your mixer and let it sit for about 5 minutes. That's all it takes. And believe it or not, you come back, it is super foamy. The yeast is grown and it's ready to work its magic. We're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1 egg, and then we are just going to mix it together. Before you add in your flour, you want to make sure that you take off your beater and go ahead and put on your little dough hook so that you can get the dough off of it, or it's going to make a mess. Sometimes I have forgotten in the past. An important step. Then we're going to slowly add in 4 cups of flour. You want to slowly add it in so we can incorporate it and that you don't have a huge mess of flour going everywhere. Once it's all incorporated into one big dough ball, you're going to know that it's time to turn off your mixer and go ahead and lightly flour a countertop so that you can get it all mixed together and ready to make our rolls. You want to make sure you do a little bit of flour so that the dough doesn't stick to your counter. Then we're just going to work in our dough, and you want to really work it and knead it just a little bit so that we can have some really good tasting rolls. You don't want to do it too much. You don't really need to put in that kind of effort. Once you have it, you're going to want to turn it into about like a little square. This is going to be making about 12 dinner rolls. So I kind of like look in my mind and kind of, try to measure it out so they are about even though once you start putting them into balls, you can add a little bit of dough or take away from each of these. You don't really need to work them very hard. You just need to turn them into little dough balls. You just want to kind of turn them inside out so you have just one little ball. After you get all 12 of them into your baking dish, you're going to just let them rise. I just left them on top of my stove for about 10 minutes. You're going to turn your oven onto 400. Then you're going to put them into your oven. They're going to take about 10 to 12 minutes, maybe 13, and this is what they look like. You guys need to try them. So good.